ba 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 ba. What's up, everybody? It's Walter Jim, and let's do the movie review for The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'll be talking about the good for this film, then the bad, then the verdict, and what I'll rate this film out of 10. But before I do all that, I will read the synopsis for the film. The film follows Din Djarin and Grogu working for the New Republic by hunting down ex-Imperial warlords across the galaxy. Now let's move on to the good for this film. I thought it had really great action, that was exciting, and choreographed well. I thought the film had very good visuals and effects. I loved the aesthetics of the planets and the looks of the different creatures. The film's story is straightforward but fun and has a satisfying ending to it. I will now touch upon the characters. These are the ones that stood out to me the most. To start off with, you got Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian himself, Din Djarin. His character looks cool, is great at what he does, and is caring to Grogu, and is a very good teacher to him. We'll now talk about Grogu, who in my opinion is the cutest character in all of Star Wars. He is brought to life through amazing puppeteering work. I've always loved his relationship with Din, but in this outing, he shows that he's mature enough to look after himself, whilst also being there when Din needs him the most. They both have a special bond with one another. You have Steve Blum playing Zeb. He originally voiced him in the Star Wars Rebels animated series. It's awesome seeing Zeb in live action, and I like the banter he had with Mando. You have Jeremy Allen White as Jabba the Hutt's son, Rotter the Hutt. I think Jeremy does a decent job with what he's been given. We first saw the Rotter character in the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated film from 2008. I thought Rotter was a standout in the action sequences. Sigourney Weaver is in this movie as Colonel Ward, who wasn't in the film enough, unfortunately, but was still quite an interesting character. You got the species of the Anzellans here. They are almost as cute as Grogu, and I thought they were the funniest parts of the film. The music and score for this film is done by Ludwig Göransson, who did the music and score for the Mandalorian series. He does incredible work here. His music elevated the film for me. That's it for the good though. I'll now move on to the bad for this film. So for the bad, I want to begin with the fact that I thought a lot of this film was rather predictable. I thought the film had lack of originality, mainly when it came to the story. I also thought there was too much action in this film. I think some of it could have been trimmed down. I also thought there wasn't enough screen time with some of the characters, especially with Colonel Ward. Let's move on to the verdict for this film, and I recommend this film to fans of Star Wars, specifically The Mandalorian. I had a great time with this film. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Before I conclude this video, I want to show you the drinks container that I bought just before I saw The Mandalorian and Grogu. I thought the drinks container looked awesome. In fact, I don't think I'll use it as a drinks container. I think I'll just use it as a display piece. But that's just about to do it for this video. If you've seen The Mandalorian and Grogu, I'd love to know your thoughts on it in the comments, but no spoilers, as this was a no spoiler review. I appreciate you watching. I'd also appreciate it if you would give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And turn the bell notification on so you won't miss out on any of my uploads. Until next time, take care, stay safe, peace out, peace and love. This is the way. I have spoken, and ciao.